Hello. It's September 3rd, a wonderful Wednesday, and you're tuned into my show. I'm your host, San. Today, I'm super excited to pull a really cool training article from the archive to share with you all. It sounds a little complicated at first, but trust me, it's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but for real. The title is, get this, DynaMark, a reinforcement learning framework for dynamic watermarking and industrial machine tool controllers. And the cool is sheets:/cargsave.org/ebs/24 08.11,797. That's a mouthful, right? But the ideas inside are totally awesome. So, let's dive in. First off, what's the big problem this paper is trying to solve? Imagine all the giant, super precise machines in big factories. The ones that build our cars, our phones, everything. These machines are controlled by special computers called machine tool controllers, or MAs for short. They're basically the brains of the whole operation. Now, because everything is connected to the internet, these myths can get hacked, which is super scary. One of the snakiest types of attacks is called a replay attack. It's like this. A hacker records the normal, healthy signals that the machine's sensors are sending. Then they can just replay those old signals to the controller. Well, they're actually doing something bad to the machine. The controller thinks everything is fine because it's seeing what looks like normal data. But in reality, the machine could be breaking or making faulty parts, and no one would know until it's too late. This has actually happened, like at a German steel mill in 2014, where a hack caused massive physical damage. So yeah, protecting these machines is a huge deal. So, how does this paper propose to fix this? With something called physical watermarking. It's not like the watermark you see on a photo. Instead, it's a tiny secret random signal that we mix into the commands we send to the machine. Think of it like a secret handshake. The controller sends the command with the secret handshake, and then it listens to the machine's response. If the response has the correct secret echo from the handshake, the controller knows it's talking to the real machine. But if a hacker is replaying old data, that old data won't have the new secret handshake in it. The controller will immediately know something is fishy and sound an alarm. Isn't that clever? But here's where DynaMark, the tech from this paper, is a total game changer. Older watermarking methods were like static. They used the same kind of secret signal all the time. That's okay, but it's not perfect. If the signal is too strong, it can actually mess with the machine's precision. But if it's too weak, a clever hacker might be able to hide from it. DynaMark makes the watermark dynamic or adaptive. It uses something called reinforcement learning, which is a type of AI. Basically, it teaches an AI to be the ultimate security guard for the machine. This AI is always watching the system. If it thinks things are normal and safe, it might use a very gentle, energy-saving watermark. But if it senses something is even a little bit off, or if it's a critical moment in the machine's operation, it can instantly boost the power of the watermark to be extra sure. It's constantly trying to find the perfect balance between high security and smooth performance. The paper showed that DynaMark could reduce the energy used by the watermark by 70% compared to older methods, while still catching the tag super fast, sometimes in just one single time step. So, you might be thinking, San, this is cool for factories. But what does it have to do with me? Well, it has everything to do with us. These smart factories are where everyday products come from. If they can operate safely without fear of malware attacks, it means the products we buy are made correctly and are safer. Plus, it prevents shutdowns, which means things don't suddenly become unavailable or super expensive. So this tech helps keep our world running smoothly and safely. This whole idea of secret signals and protecting data is part of a bigger field called cryptography. It's all around us. And here are a few examples you probably use every day. First, there's secure communication like with cellular tolls. Have you ever noticed that little padlock icon in your browser when you're on your online banking site or shopping on Amazon? That means your connection is encrypted. It's like you're putting your information, like your password or credit card number, in a lockbox that only the website can open. No one in between can peek inside. Second is data encryption. This is the tech that protects the files on your smartphone or your laptop. If someone steals your phone, all your photos, messages, and data are scrambled into unreadable nonsense. Unless the thief has your password or fingerprint, they can't make sense of it. It's like writing your diary in a secret code that only you know. And the third one is digital signatures. This is a way to mathematically prove that a document was actually sent by who it says it's from, and that it hasn't been tampered with. It's way more secure than a handwritten signature. It's like putting a magical, unforgeable seal on a mail or a file that breaks if anyone tries to change even a single letter. And of course, there's also blockchain technology, which is the foundation for things like Bitcoin. It's like a public ledger that's shared across thousands of computers, making it almost impossible to cheat or change records retroactively. So this paper on DynaMark is part of that amazing world of using clever math and AI to keep our physical world safe from digital threats. It's a huge step forward in making our future factories smarter, more efficient, and way more secure. That's all the time we have for today. I hope you thought that was as cool as I did. This has been your host, Sanna, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.